Hi, welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to estimate the panel smooth transition regression in Matlab. For that, you have to open this website. This website is a platform for researchers who are published in very high-ranked journals, and they share their codes that they developed for the model with the paper. So this paper is the Feldstein-Horionka puzzle up and a smooth transition regression approach, published by Herlin Christoph and other authors. And this page is maintained by Christoph Herlin, and you know him by his model on the panel causality test that is widely available in eViews. Now, in this website, what you will see that when you go down in this website, you will notice that it will the code is available to be downloaded in Matlab. When you download it, you have to uncompress the software folder and then open the Matlab and select the directory and open that folder. And when you open the folder, you will find these files in that. In this data 1 and 2 is my files because I tested my own data so that I can understand and then replicate the code for my data. So first of all, I will show you the data that I have used. Then we'll go towards uh, estimating it. So the data that I have used is uh, whole world data from. So in this file, it's data for whole world for I think it's for 184 countries. I made sure that it is balanced panel, so I selected from 2008 to 18 and made sure that there is no missing value. So I have removed all the cross sections in which there was observation missing. My dependent variable was CO2. This is the CO2 per capita data, and this is GDP data, and this is population density. So I made the small names, and this is the data. GDP data is GDP per capita without log. So this is my data file. Now I'll go towards the Matlab file. When you open this file, you have to open this launch PSTR file. This is the main code file which will execute the PSTR model and the smooth transition regression model. In this model, what I have done changes is that originally this data underscore demo underscore PSTR was written here. I have changed it to my data file data2 with XLS, and his file was XLS, my is XLSX. So this way the data file is replaced. So when I run the first two lines, if I copy it here and paste in the command window, and it will run and it will load the data. So when you open the data, you will notice it will show you the data files. It will not include the cross section identifier because it's a qualitative variable or a string variable. So all of the variables are here. So dependent, independent, for which I need to see the transition, and another control variable. So when I cross it, so I have to tell data that how many cross sections are there because it's a strongly balanced data. If you tell the number of n, it will check after which how many numbers the cross sections are changing. So it will know how many years per cross section there are because the data is balanced. I will start with maximum number of breaks equal to 2. I will start with the breaks equal to 2 and number of breaks equal to 2. So it will first of all try to select two breaks and two transition points and check up till maximum 2. So it will start from 0, 1 and 2 and then select the best one. My y variable is the third column in this data file, and the q for which I want to check the break transition, it is the 2, and then control variable is 4, and 4 to 4 I am not selecting the fifth. And then this is the command. You don't have to change anything other than this. So when you change these lines, so this above is your dependent variable, and this one is your transition variable, and this will be your control variables, other variables that you want to keep in the model for which you are not checking the transition. So when you press the run button, it will run all the lines. While it is executing, I will make it maximize, and still it is working. It is showing busy here. So until it is showing busy, you can go down and have a look. So in this command, you can see here is that first of all, it is giving us the references that you may use where you are using this model, and if so, second paper has done same model on RATS software, and first is done on Matlab, and this model is also available on R. So first of all, it will check for linearity, means was any break in the data. So null hypothesis is that coefficients were linear, and H1 is that there is at least one threshold. So it is significant, means there was break. Then it will go towards checking for other remaining non-linearities. So it will first of all check for break one, break number one, and then its value, its test value came out to be so one break against two breaks, so it is insignificant. So it is saying that optimally there should be one break. So it has selected break one. Now when you go down, it will show you the results. The results, what you can see is that it will show you the value at which the slope is changing. This is the value, location, the transition. So you can see the video data, it has data. This value will be in between the value, and this is the slope value for, let me go down, and this is the slope value for the variable of transition. So it was negative first and then positive after transition. So it is saying that GDP was negative below this threshold related to CO2, and it was positive after that. So it is a U-shaped type curve, and it has standard errors and t-value. So it is significant in both cases. So it is showing that there is a transition with the GDP variable, and it is affecting CO2. So this way you can estimate um, panel smooth transition regression in Matlab. And if you want to plot this graph, so in the folder that is saved, this XLS file includes the values for each cross section that you can plot. So you can learn that using the paper of uh, this Christoph Herlen. So you can find the paper here, or you have seen it in the reference. So you can find in the paper, it has shown you how to discuss this model. So thank you very much for watching. If you understand this model, you can share your views in the comments, and you can try this model in your MATLAB, and make sure that your data is strongly balanced. Otherwise it will give you errors, and make sure that you know how many variables you are selecting, and it is sensitive to too many variables. So see you in other platforms. Thank you.